What are you making today, babe?
Meatballs. But we're gonna make it a fajita taste. We got some, fajita flavors, cumin, and yeah, we're gonna get into this. But first, we're gonna turn on the oven. Get that warming up while I'm doing all this. So we're gonna turn on bake for 350. And it's probably going to go off during this whole thing. So first I'm going to do the oil. I'm sticking olive oil on the bottom of a baking sheet. I'm just going to do a 1/4 cup. I don't want to make these like really greasy or anything. I just want to make sure they don't stick. I'm trying not to get it all over the place, but then I'm just gonna roll it around like that. Make it all even, so when you put the meatballs on it, you have plenty of oil. There we go, see? Oil all on the bottom. Let me stick. And now, we're gonna put that right there, because I gotta cut up some veggies. Actually, we're gonna just do I'm discombobulated right now. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. So we got 2 pounds of ground turkey. Now you can use beef, whatever, ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef. So I'm just putting this right here because I'm gonna be dumping this in there. So we're gonna do a very small onion. 1 small onion, and pretty much a small green pepper too. And I'm not gonna chop them up like really thin, really tiny or anything. But I don't also want them to be so big that they just kind of fall out of the meatball. Just kidding. I should have gotten a garbage bowl. Let me get a garbage bowl. Garbage bowl. Not bad. I know you're kind of going here. Alright. And then I'm just going to peel that off. No, I don't like this layer either. See that rubbery layer? It's really hard to cut. So I just peel that off too. Let's see, we're gonna get those ends off. With a bigger one, I wouldn't take off all the ends. I just take one off, and then on my other videos you'll see me. But these are kind of small, so I don't really want to try cutting myself. I can't get it off. Let's see, is this rubbery? Yep, rubbery. Gotta take that off. Some of it's not rubbery, but it just doesn't cut very well. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to go this way. Just going to slice them like that. I think I did 4 cuts. And then just do that. And then I kind of like flip that down and do the rest. And then they'll just be, I don't know, not that big. Not too big. Now we're going to put these in here. And definitely say that those onions have some eye-watering situations going on over here. I probably should have saved it for later. But that's alright. Okay, now we're going to do our green pepper. So I just make sure it's not rolling when I cut it. I just go in half like that, and then I take out like that. I take out all of this veins, I guess is what it is, or membranes and seeds. Yeah, like that. Some people cut around it, but I think you're not getting all that. That's a lot of veggie right there.
We don't waste food.
No, I think you're wasting like a whole bite. Okay. So with these, just kind of lay them flat. I'm gonna start slicing them like this. And just like this. I'm trying to make them not chunky like I usually do, but it's still big. And then you get to the stubborn ends and you're like, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there. And if you noticed, I'm not putting egg or oatmeal like I usually do, and it's because of the veggies.
And you've been testing this out?
Yeah, I've been testing it out without that, and it doesn't need it for this. I know people think I'm gonna cut my fingers. I'm not. I'm watching. Okay. Put that in there. Okay. Gotta mix that in there. All chopped up. Now we're gonna put in seasonings. Garlic. Gotta have garlic. So I'm doing 3. Actually, no, I'm doing 4. That's right, because it tastes better. So that's about 4 cloves. If you're gonna chop them up yourself, I just buy the pre-chopped. And we're gonna put in some salt. Give a little, saltiness to it. I'm gonna put in 2 teaspoons. Cumin. That's what's gonna make the fajita taste. This isn't the right one, babe. I already opened up one yesterday. Okay. So I have 2 up there, and we did open one last night. So this is the one that was open. So this I'm gonna put 3 teaspoons. We really want that fajita Tex-Mex flavor. If you've never bought cumin, you should buy it, because if you want to make anything like a taco. And we're gonna put in some chili powder. We're gonna put in 1 teaspoon of that, because I think it gets spicy. My husband says it doesn't, but he can't taste spice anyways.
Well, if you get too much, it gets a bite.
And some black pepper. I think that's good. About 1 teaspoon. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it up, make meatballs. What I do is I put a little bit of oil on my hands, like that, and then I just rub it around my hands so it doesn't stick. Yeah, you gotta wash your hands with soap, but You should anyways. And that way it won't stick. So I'm just gonna, see, not sticking, not really. I mean, I haven't mixed it in yet, but. And all those seasonings mixed in every bit of this. Smells good. Everybody says, I wish there was smell-o-vision, and I'm like, oh, I hope they never come out with that. Can you imagine? No. Okay. So we got it all mixed up. Look, my hands are clean. And now I'm gonna make some meatballs. I'm gonna make 20. So I'm gonna do 4 across and 5 down. Let's see. Just gonna start making some. It's going to take me a minute. Getting to the last one. We made 20. Some of them are a little bit fatter, some are a little bit skinnier, but it's alright. They're meatballs. Okay.
And you see all the vegetables, that looks so good.
Yep. Those are all going to cook in there. Now I have to wash my hands, but then we're going to put it in the oven. Okay, hands are all washed. We're putting these in, of course, for 350. We're going to start out with 30 minutes because we're going to flip them after 30 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes. I already turned back on my oven, just a minute. There we go. It's been 30 minutes and we're gonna take them out and flip them. So that the other side gets nice and crispy.
See it right now.
Okay. You got some foam that's gonna happen, but then it will go away. So we're just gonna, I'm turning them over so that this top side is gonna get nice and crispy. I mean, you can probably totally eat them just like this, but no.
No, you want crispies.
That's not how we do it around here. We have to have the crispies.
And you see the foam is all gone.
Yeah, it goes away. I mean, it's just from turkey juice or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna put these back in, and we're gonna do 20 minutes. We want these to be a little bit more crispier. Okay, let's see. So 350, 20 more minutes. We'll be back. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna get out our meatballs. It even soaked up all those juices too. Because it soaked up all the juices because that's what makes them juicy.
Oh, I can smell the Tex-Mex.
Let me see. And then when you turn them back over, it's like Got some nice little browning on it.
That looks good.
So, less brown, some more brown. Yeah. Just depends on how your oven cooks. I'm just turning them back over because I want them turned over like this. So yeah, these are our fajita meatballs. You can eat them as an appetizer at dinner, or you know what I was thinking? I was thinking you can just slap them in like a roll, like a fajita, you know, or even put them in a tortilla. Yeah, like a tortilla meatball thingy, because it's got all the flavors in it. Yeah, so if you like what I'm doing, I'm going to be putting recipes out every 2 weeks now, so every other week, and go look at all my other recipes. I have a ton of meatballs. I also have ones that are in like muffin pans, which are kind of like a mini meatloaf, which are really good. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and we're probably going to test this out.
We are.
Well, we're going to eat some.